guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, which it probably is, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you for checking on me and clicking on another one of my videos. Okay, so in today's video, a little different, but not really. All my videos are always a little different, but I don't know. What am I leaning on? What's going on here, Raven? I don't know. This is going to be a little laid back video. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about taking notes in church. Like, who just randomly just says, I want to talk about taking notes in church. Who takes notes in church anymore? Do you take notes in church? Like, seriously, do you? I'm waiting for the answer. Oh, you don't? Okay, now, why don't you take notes in church? I don't always take notes in church. This hair is crazy. Okay, I don't always take notes in church, but all jokes aside, I got the idea for this video because I was in church the other day. And I'm sitting there with my son, and him and my other son, they be in there talking all the time. Like, they don't share a room already. Like, they talk like giggle, giggle fest. So I was like, take some notes, and I told him to do that to keep him like to stop talking. So he was like, how do I take notes? I was like, what? Now I've seen my son take notes before. I know, like, he was just like, I don't know how to take notes. Can you tell me? Like, what are you doing? Because he was looking at my paper and it was totally different than his. He was like, what the heck are you writing over there? So anyway, in this video, I'm going to tell you how I take notes in church and why I do it and why I think everybody should, or at least maybe. And sometimes when you go to church, if you're being honest with yourself, you check in, you're in there, you're listening, you want to know what the pastor's talking about, and you're sitting there and you're like, and then you start thinking about, like, what am I making for dinner today? And then that goes to, oh my gosh, I have to plan for the week. Oh my gosh, I have to do this. Oh my gosh, I have to do that. Where you're gone, like, you're just, it's done, it's over, you have left the building, you're in a seat, but you are not there. So, in my opinion, taking notes keeps you where you are, where you're supposed to be at that moment. It's a pretty notebook that I just got. I love notebooks. Oh, that's a cute thumbnail. I got this notebook at Staples, right? My kids say I don't use them all, but I do. Anyway, so, and my husband calls me a journalholic, but whatever, okay? This is how I write my notes in church. Now, if you do it differently, please don't come for me and say you're doing it wrong. I'm not doing it wrong. I'm doing it how it works for me. And I think I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. And if you want to take this experience, then take it. If you don't, then take what you want and throw the rest away. That's it, okay? Thanks. Okay. So, how to take notes in church. The goal is not to write everything down that the pastor is saying. If you want the outline of what the pastor is saying, I'm pretty sure he or she will give it to you. Like, if you go knock on her door like, hey, can I have the notes, like the outline that you have today? I really want to go over something, and yeah, can you just, give those to me? I'm pretty sure he'll be like, yeah, there you go, take it. Or print it out, because they can usually have secretaries that type those things up for them. I mean, I guess, I don't know if this is like lock and key information, or I mean, get a tape, whatever, I don't know. So yeah, don't write everything down, because if you're gonna write everything down, you're not gonna be hearing what he's saying. Like, you're gonna be like, thou shall not, but you're already on to the next thing. What I like to do is write the key points and how they, I'm actually reading the notes on my notepad, so I'm like going back and forth, don't judge me. Write the key points that stick out to you. I call this a spiritual dump. My child saw this and he was like, what, a spiritual dump? Like, who says that? What is that? It's a spiritual dump. Okay, so when I take my notes, there are certain things I always, no matter what, write down. What I write down is the scripture reference that the pastor is given for the message that is being delivered. So I write down every scripture, usually like a main focus scripture, and then there's always like ones that are thrown in there, and that usually you don't have time to turn to or scroll through with your phone. So write those down, and what I do is I write down what the key word is for that scripture. So for instance, let's go back to like this was from Sunday. So every scripture, for instance, it was like Proverbs 10:24, and I wrote down a highlighted tongue. It was highlighted there. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, the spiritual dump is writing down things that stick out to you. Kind of like it's for spiritual growth when you are listening. So you take, you know, what is being taught to you, but you also are open to what else is going on. So basically, any key phrases that the pastor uses goes in the spiritual dump. And ones that just jump out to you. You know, like, you know, blase, 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 thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not kill. You write it down, and that's what sticks out to you. Or, you know, you can, I mean, because everyone's going through something different in their life at different times. You could be maybe looking for a job, and maybe your faith is being tried that week, or, you know, on the way to church, your kids wanted to kill each other in the car, and you were like trying your best not to stop the car and go back and kill them. That didn't happen. Let's go back to what I was talking about. So basically, my whole gist, let's get out of here. Sorry, it's a fly. Okay, my whole gist of how I take notes is basically taking keywords and key points from what the pastor is saying. I don't write everything word for word. That's just being very counterproductive. You might even get ideas, or you might even get another scripture in your mind of God, and you write that down to go look at later. Notes technically should be used for your devotional time during the week if you use them that way. I mean, it could be used. I mean, why else would you be taking notes? Like, honestly, when else would you be opening up your notebook? Like, when are you gonna do it? I remember like being young and like seeing like the ladies at church, like, and they had these big old notebooks and they had their big old Bibles. That was back in the day when everybody carried a Bible to church. And they had their highlighters and their mitts, right? And they would be sitting there and they'll be like highlighting everything in their Bible, and they'd be writing everything down and stuff. And I always wonder, like, what do they do with those notes? Like, what do they do with them? As an adult, I see that the notes are really supposed to be used for studying during the week and looking over them during the week. And then from there, you can categorize. It helps you to just categorize and look back, and you can actually divide them into subjects also. So if you are having one of those weeks where you need to increase your faith in a certain area, you can go to your little journal that you took while you were at church and open it up and look at your notes, and then you can go back and look at them. And that's how you take notes at church. In a nutshell, don't write down everything that the pastor is saying. It's counterproductive unless you're just really trying to stay awake. Number 2 is write out keywords and key phrases. Make sure you write out every scripture reference that they give you and read it when you get home, because you should be reading the Bible for yourself. And make sure that you are writing down keywords and key phrases that stick out to you. Don't try to make your notes look all extra fancy and stuff like that and make it look good for somebody else. These are your notes for you, not for anybody else. So they're for you, so you write down what is for you, okay? That's all I have to say. This video is 10 minutes and change long. I didn't think it was going to be this long. That's actually not long for me. I have done some long videos, okay? But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. See you next time. Bye!